In my previous video, I briefly mentioned if we are having a boy or a girl. Yeah. Good morning. Like usually, my vlog starts from the kitchen. I love to bake and I like delicious food. Oh, gosh, I ate already so much pie. You even can't imagine. I've been here for the past 2 hours and I keep on experimenting with different fillings for the pie. I bought a Greek phyllo, very thin one. I don't know why I never ever done it in my life, but this is lifesaver. I want to show you what I'm baking right now and what I baked, and unfortunately I can show you what I have already eaten. So here I have cheese and strawberries, and also cheese and blueberries. Over here I have cheese, mushrooms, turkey, eggs, and here I have farmer's cheese and strawberries. New day, new struggle with numbers and math. Here what we are doing right now. I told you if you write numbers, then we're gonna go out. Actually, I told you that we will go to the shopping mall. I bought on Timo this type of dress. Now she is looking for the differences. In my previous video, I briefly mentioned if we are having a boy or a girl. Yes, we are having a boy. That's why I was crying in my video, which you saw on YouTube. But to be honest, I thought that we would have another girl, not a boy, just because, you know, tough luck. But when I opened the results from that clinic, I was like, oh my God, it's impossible. I'm so excited about that because this kid is more active than Evelyn, and I always wanted to have a boy and a girl. To be honest, I always wanted to have 5 kids at me. 25. But when I'm 38, I think 2 is enough. God knows, maybe we will have another surprise baby, number 3. But so far we are not planning. So we'll see how we're gonna manage with 2 kids. But so far with Evelyn, it's not that easy. But we are learning how to deal with 2 kids. We are not learning, but we are teaching her that you have to share with your brother, and sometimes he will be taking your toys, he will be hitting you, so you have to be 2 best buddies. To be honest, I always wanted to have a family, a friendly family where people can meet and they can have meaningful conversations and laugh, joke, and play different games. So hopefully my dream will come true. Who are those people who consume lots of proteins? Show me, please. Oh, I wonder how they became like that. I can't eat lots of meat. I love pastry. I love buns, cookies, cakes, and I just forced myself to have a bowl with meat. I had peas, yellow peas, porridge. I made it like a porridge. I cooked it under pressure, and now I feel like I want to have a cookie. But I understand that for my future kid, I need to consume lots of protein. And also, I noticed that those girls who can consume lots of protein, they have very strong hair. But me, today, I did some hairstyle, to be honest, just straightened. And I put this spray, heat protecting spray. And that one made my hair a little bit stronger, but still, I realized that I need to consume more proteins, and it took me half an hour to convince myself to go to the kitchen and to eat meat. Gosh. But you know, before I got pregnant, I made a promise to myself that I will be forcing myself to consume more greens and more proteins. But I want to have sweets. Another thing which I wanted to share with you is that I noticed that Evelyn became more independent by today. And what I can tell you, it is all because of the teacher, school teacher. I remember when she used to go to daycare and they were pampering them a lot. And I was telling them, please don't do that to my kid. I want her to be independent girl. But in this government school, unfortunately, we're gonna leave it in 3 weeks. In their school, they have really awesome teacher right now. She tells them, go do your business, and then after 1 hour, we're gonna meet here for circle time, for story time, for singing, and I do love it. And you know, the other day we were sitting with Max, and we were sitting again. I'm saying that like we say that in Russian. We were sitting with Max. We were sitting, me, Max and I, just because I'm taking English classes and we are studying very complicated grammar. I started to fix myself more. Anyway, when we were sitting and we noticed that she knows how to entertain herself. And I said to Max, I'm like, Max, look at her. She has full plot of pretend play. Yesterday she was playing a game as if she goes to daycare and she's the teacher and we are her students, and she was teaching us. It was really hilarious. But I do like that she became very independent and very creative. Also, I noticed today when I told her, you know, I can carry your backpack and bed sheets, and she said, no, mommy, I don't want you to do that. I'm like, what? What did you say? And I told her, it's heavy. And she said, mommy, I can do it by myself. She's only 3.5. And I was like, wow, that's really awesome. I'm gonna miss this call. But because we're having baby number 2, that's why she will start daycare again. But in daycare, they have another pluses, positive moments, because they do lots of concerts, they sing a lot, they dance, they have gymnastics, all of that. So it will be a pretty big boost for her, but I have to drive more because that daycare is very far, like half an hour or maybe 25 minutes, something like that. But from another side, they have very nice bakery there. And I will be able to grab very delicious bread and cookies. Gosh, I'm thinking only about food. But as they say, oh, pregnant women can do that. I can't stop thinking about food. Maybe just because I have lots of heartburns during the night and I cannot eat anything in the evening. I would say after 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. I can't eat anything. So I'm trying to fulfill myself with food by 4 or 5 o'clock. And then zip it. I decided to replant my favorite plant. It is huge. We'll see how it's gonna grow after my repotting or replanting. It's so windy outside. Do you want to know how I did this style? I used Color Wow products. This style on steroids is really great. Look, I still can brush my hands through my hair and my hair still stays in the same position. It's really cool, but it doesn't give you that heavy effect, and I really like it. For the roots, I used this one, Raise the Root, Color Wow. Then I used this one, Extra Large Volume. I put it on my wet hair, and then I put Velcro rollers. Despite I was thinking I'm gonna get rid of them, but the small ones, they are not working for my hair. just because it's pretty hard to get it out from my hair, long hair. My hair is almost till my waist. And here's the last product which I used. This one is Style on Steroids. This one is, oh my god, heaven. It gave really cool texture to my hair. I realized that I don't like the fringe anymore. I'm trying to outgrow it. And after that, I will be doing curls only on my long hair. Давай, удачи! Max is going to pick up Evelyn, and she will go to her dance classes. And I am planning to go to the gym. Yes, I did this hairstyle, but still, I'm planning to go to the gym. I'm forcing myself to work if I can, but yesterday I was literally falling asleep at 4 or 5 o'clock, and I went to bed. I was planning to sleep. Then Max called me from playground because they had some emergency. So I drove my car there. I helped them, and then I came here to the living room, and I was like, I wanted to sleep so badly at 6 p.m. Those hormones. I want to show you what I bought a few days ago. Evelyn is coming, so I'll be talking very fast. There's something wrong with the focus. So this one is huge. So when I will be doing ponytail, this one gonna be looking really cool and nice. Look at this, guys. I love it. Also for ponytail. I got red and also lemons. Also I got a scarf. Here is the pattern. I don't know how to show you. Like this. I still didn't open it, but I realized that I like to experiment. That's why I needed new stuff. My birthday was on the 5th, but these flowers is still here and fresh. And today is the 20th of May. I'm sitting here with Evelyn doing STEM games, but I'm ready to fall asleep. Mama. Wow, she did it so fast. I gave her this one, and she did it. Bravo, Evelyn, bravo.
Can I see it?
Yes, you can see it.
What?
Yeah, you see her table is covered with different paint. I stopped cleaning it because it's a waste of time. She is always drawing on it. We started another task. She got tired or fed up of piggies, so we're doing line tracing. You think I'm resting? I'm also drawing with her. AKA helping. Otherwise she would not be willing to do that. But it's very important to draw within the lines. Look at this focused kid. I just want to show you how I look like right now. So cute. I did hairstyle, put lots of jewelry, makeup, crying kid. It's unavoidable, I guess. Что ты плачешь? Вот перестанешь плакать, будешь сниматься со мной в камере. Prego outfit. I tried 100 dresses, nothing fits me. Only this one. A few days ago, I said to Max, soon we will not know if it's morning or evening. And he said, why we? You? I was like, yeah, really. Because he can go to the office and he will not know how it is to deal with 2 kids at home. Then I thought that I need some solution, and I asked our house helper Ira. I said, Ira, can you please come to us more often in August, September, October. And she said, you can manage it. I said, no, I don't know if I can, but I will need lots of your help. Because if you don't have newborn baby, or you never had newborn babies, they sleep only for 2 hours during the night, first months, and then they have these colics, they have pain in their bellies because their digesting system is just developing. Also, sleepless nights, lots of suffering, pain. So you will see me with my eyes wide open. I bought very delicious plums in our supermarket. I just removed the skin just because the skin is so sour, but inside is so delicious. So delicious. Evelyn and I went today for a sprinkler party. It is the party which they organize if you already have the first kid, but instead of call it baby shower, they call it sprinkler party. I love it. I went there first time in my life. I even didn't know what it would look like, what we would do there, and what to wear. Of course, I sent a message to Marina. I'm like, Marina, what should I wear? And she told me, you can wear whatever you want, whatever you feel comfortable. And then we came there. We had really delicious lunch because we came there at 12 o'clock, but it was a full meal. The food was, oh my God, so delicious, especially that white fish with pistachio. Oof. Calamari. I ate lots of calamari. I love calamari. Some people were eating salad. I'm like, no, calamari, please. Then there was a main course and a dessert. Everything was really cool. Marina was looking stunning. She was wearing blue, nice dress. Very beautiful dress. She had nice hairstyle, makeup, everything like we love. Marina is my friend from, let's say it from daycare, because let's phrase it that Evelyn introduced us. She has a friend in daycare and they love each other so much. So we get to know each other from daycare. She invited me. I was like, yeah, of course, I'm gonna go. At some point, I didn't know that Max would be flying to Canada for Formula One and Evelyn would be with me. I was like, oopsie. I texted to Marina, I'm really sorry, but can I bring Evelyn with me? As I thought that this event would be only for the girls, but she said, yeah, of course, bring Evelyn with you. So there were also 2 kids. So at least Evelyn had some company to spend the time there. They were drawing, they were doing some arts, then to be honest, I don't know what they were doing. Their table was behind us. And I was sitting and talking with the girls. I met really cool ladies there and we had really great chat about kids. I loved it. I like this tradition. I wish to do it for myself, but I don't have so many friends and you have to also rent a special room in the restaurant for a big party. I don't have so many friends here. And just like that. And from another side, they organized this party, as I understood, guests bring gifts to a future kid, but future parents, pay for the restaurant. But from another side, I thought that I even don't know what I need for my second baby. Just changed to my home clothes. Winnie the Pooh. This is me. Давай считай. 1,
1, 1, 2, 2. 3, 3. 4, 4. 5, 5.
Так, а сколько?
6, 6.
Надо найти 7. Видишь, тут написано 7. 7. 7 differences. One more. Сидим, ищем последнее, 7-е отличие. Все, наигралась? Записки пишет. Учит, всех учит. Я сказала, что ты папа тебе подарил блокнотик. Пиши. А в нем.
Эвелиночка, иди купаться, пожалуйста.
Молодец.
Ой, нет.
Как, жирафиков 3.
Я не так нарисовала.
I just dropped Evelyn to school and I came to buy more clothes for myself. Пошли бегом. На школу опаздываем. It's so annoying that I cannot get into my clothes. I can't fit, despite I already bought a few suits for pregnant women, but still I need more stuff. Also, I wanted to buy some necessary stuff for Evelyn's daycare. I know what they need, so today my day started with shopping. I just dropped Evelyn and I'm like, that's it, shopping time. I already grabbed some fruits and vegetables with me. If I'm gonna get hungry, I will have something to munch. Also, what I wanted to say that I started to have pregnant brain 1 month ago and it's getting even worse and worse. Today I grabbed Evelyn's backpack and I brought it here to my driver's seat and I'm like, why did I do this? Come on, Victoria, why did you do that? That's hilarious. Here are my fruits and vegetables. I stole this container from Evelyn. I'll show you now. It looks like this. And I also have cucumbers in another bag. And also I have a cookie with chocolate. One. Prego goes to the gym right now. Oh gosh. I barely found pants to wear to the gym. I took Max's Tesla to go to the gym. I just want to show you something. Look how organized it is here. Can you just imagine? My car is not that clean and organized. But from another side, this car doesn't have any spare clothes for the kid. It doesn't have a raincoat. I called him and he was commenting. I'm not gonna tell you what he said about my coat, but anyway, this car doesn't have anything. In my car I have absolutely everything. Even today when I went to the supermarket, I didn't have a bag with me, and I opened my back trunk and voila, we have a bag there. Then I found an umbrella. Then I found some socks, spare shoes, whatever you need. Давай.
1,
Treasures, да? Treasure chest.
1.
Угу. Животик только мне не дави сильно.
Я вижу.
Сундучки. Сундучки с treasure.
Я вижу.
Ну давай, показывай. Да. Сколько их там, считай?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Раз, два, три, 4, 5, 6. Почему ты тут посчитала 7? А, ну вот еще один там сзади. Окей. Хорошо. 6 elves diving for jewels.
Что?
6 эльфов, которые ныряют за драгоценными камнями. 1, 2. Hi! I dropped Max to the airport and he was flying to Canada for Formula 1 and I was staying with our little tornado at home. This is me driving Max's Tesla. Evelyn, what are you doing?
Oh, no. Wait.
Misbehaving.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes, she's misbehaving.
No, right now. I'm behaving. I'm like you now.
We're waiting for Evelyn's teacher who's supposed to arrive anytime soon. We still have 6 minutes to the beginning of her dance classes. Evelyn, get back.
I want to see Leah. Юля, пока не вижу.
We came to Evelyn's dance classes and she's like, Mommy, can I sit here? I said, yes, you can sit here.